Welcome, my family. Here we go. It is February. February. It's a tough word to say. Sometimes. Interesting spell. Gather on in. Today we are going to be doing your cards to see what your zodiac sign is telling you. We're going to be tuning in. We're going to be doing some awesome chats. Corey. I love it. Corey knew. I just got to apologize about the drip. I hope the drip isn't distracting. Not the sound of water dripping. I meant the drip. We have a good time here. If you don't like having a good time, you're in the wrong place. So, welcome everybody. New people, old people, people that mainstays. Thank you for being here. Where are you tuning in from? And let's get on into it. The Galactic Updates will be in other places for today because there's too much to share. Let me be honest with you. We're going to get into the readings. What I'll say is this. There will be a Galactic Update. Things have drastically shifted in the area of the perineum and the hips, and certain activations are taking place. Certain pains that people have been dealing with for quite a long time seem to be alleviating from quite a few people. So this is due to the solar flares direct impacting the planet, the Schumann resonance of the planet itself raising to the degree that it's raised to, and it's exciting to be here. I know a lot of people seem to be really challenged and going through it and having moments, and it's all part of the process. Pieces through traumas are being collected by the self, regardless of if you've asked for it. Certain things are healing, and when that takes place, the trauma itself needs to then be transmutated within as we continue to stay on this journey and we continue to go through what so many are feeling like is suffering. It doesn't have to be. I can let you know that. So let's get right on into it. Aries, 240. Alrighty, let's get on into it. Boom. February 1st, February 29th. We're in a leap year, baby. Benevolent forces in multidimensional. Put you right over there for now. Oh, let's pop up the camera. Here we go. Choices. Yeah, right after he just said it, huh? Interesting. Okay. Excellent. Good stuff, Aries. I like what I'm seeing. Just doing that music thing again. There we go. Oh, what's that? The camera's showing the table without the cards on it. What the deuce? Let me see if I can fix this quick. If not, I'm going to have to show you the cards today. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just, to not make anybody dizzy at home. It's dark. It's getting dark, Ned. Hold me closer. That's never happened before. Okay. Looks a little blurry. Why is it blurry now? Whatever. You get blurry today. Ah. Okay. Choices. So you have choices. Okay. The choices are about the pain. Why is it's happening again? Interesting. Why is that happening? I got to show you the cards today. I don't know why that's happening. Ah, technology stuff. Am I plugged in? Yeah, everything's plugged in. Whatever. Get what you get here. These are live. These are live. So there we go. We've got the Two of Wands with the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is something that represents cheating. It represents heartache. It represents hurts that are in the heart. Okay. So when we take a look at this, we see the immovable object of love in the emotional category. So seeing the immovable object of love, this is what the journey is showing. This is what I was speaking about earlier in the daily. So on the journey, you are making these shifts. You're making these shifts in the physical to get back to where we once were, but better than ever before, because the past is showing the Nine of Cups, which is the one of the cards that's a transformer. I love this one because the smile is sometimes very large and the smile is sometimes more faint, but the smile is very big here. So this is not getting back to a place you've been to in this lifetime. This is getting to a new place altogether. So this is very, very exciting here. Because we see the strength card. So these two are connected, number 6 and number 7. So we see the strength, and then we see the 10 of Wands. So we see that being strong during this transitionary period, it's work. There's work to be done because the work card's at the top of that. Okay, so getting that work done, it's nobody told you it was going to be easy to do what we're doing and to heal our DNA and to heal the karma of our entire family. Spiritual, energetic family, and actually the bloodline of what you came here to do. Being in a video like this, that's something that you're doing whether you've realized it or not yet, because it's up to whoever's doing the most energetic work in the family to take care of this for the next generations, to take care of this for who and what is to come. So other people are seeing you dealing with matters of love. So that's very exciting. That's very awesome. Anybody looking for romance, this is making you the most glistening and sparkling and best version of you that you could ever be. Once again, the hopes and fears. This is obviously a fear, because who the heck would hope for this card? I guess the only positive hope that this could be is some sort of healing of the throat that you're manifesting, or a healing of the sacral chakra that you're manifesting. But this card represents kind of being stuck in between, do I go left or do I go right? So this is obviously could be a fear. Like, what do I do next? It's been so much. When is this done? There's a lot of things that could be coming up with that, Aries. So next, in the next line of cards, we've got moving forward while looking backwards. On the work, there's the work again. And all of this work is leading towards moving forward in balance, moving forward in, we'll just get rid of that camera. It's frozen anyway. Moving forward in the, how you came here to, the frequency you came here to be in. So what is this showing and what is this holding for the end of the month? Okay. So looking forward. All right. We see the feminine holding that fire. We see all of the feminine, everybody celebrating together, partying together, and we see happiness. So I'm very excited for Aries. It looks like, and I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't this the same reading last month for Aries? So it's, you're kind of like in the middle of it. It shows like, oh my God, like, is this still going on? Is the cloud cover? But yes, you're getting through it. Yes, you will survive this. You won't even survive this. You will thrive this. So exciting stuff. I love what I'm seeing here. Boom. Alrighty. Who's next? Taurus? 1032. Let's go. February 1st. Hey. It's the same thing. There's often like a 2-month like overlap where it seems like two signs within the same window or processing some stuff. So this actually shows it's a little bit more for the Taurus. It's a little bit more connected to a soulmate relationship, which does not mean it has to be romantic, but this is just leaning a little bit further that way. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, and I mean, we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of one, and we got the Tower at the bottom of this one. So the cloud cover is showing the Tower. Plain and simple. The old building, the old patriarchy, the old system, the old belief structures coming down, and that's how the phoenix rises from the ashes. That's how this ascends to the next state. So once again, number 1 and number 2, it's about matters of the heart that are transmutating right now as we speak. Number 3, emotionally, you're moving towards victory. Spiritually, energetically, you're moving towards victory. Physically, it seems odd. Okay, Taurus is saying, what is going on? What is this now? Like, what's this Mandela effect? What's this thing? What the heck is going on in my reality now? You're making a decision. That's what's going on. You're seeing whatever patterns you're seeing. You're seeing whatever shifts you're seeing. You're seeing people shift and change as your reality is shifting and changing, and you're being asked to make a decision. Lots of decisions are coming up for all of us, regardless of what zodiac sign you are. Spirit wants to remind you about moving forward with love. Your magic, your energy is very powerful. So quite oftentimes people think my brain works how everybody's brain works, and they don't realize that how others are being made to feel or allowed to feel with your energy, the intensity of your energy, the frequency of your energy, your anger, your whatever the heck is going on that's taking place. That is this 3 of Swords, which will be righted and stood up straight. So you're being asked in a mind, body, spirit, multi-dimensional manner, what are you doing with your magic? How are you doing with your magic? And to, instead of looking at anything like it's a mistake, okay, at the end of the day, you look at something that you did or you've done or something that took place and you're thinking that was a mistake. No, the biggest thing is just taking the time to do that, doing a recap of your day and at least finding one thing, no matter how good it was and how you did it, that you could have improved upon. What could I have done better? There's always a way that we could have done better. Okay. So looking at that and seeing what that is, that's how we control time, my family. You have to be questioning what could I have done better to be granted more keys. Okay. So others that are observing you getting work done. get work done, get your work done, get the work done on the heart, get all of this work done, but do not distract yourself with just the regular 3D job. If you still happen to be working one, there is other things to get done. Even if you're telling yourself you don't have time, to know they're being done, to know what's taking place, and to set them into transmutation, at least while you sleep and through your day-to-day, and, you know, basically asking for more. Hopes and fears, hoping for friendship. I feel a very, very small percentage of you could actually be fearing something taking place with a friend. But for a certain percent of you, there could be something going on with this wombo combo. So if I happen to be validating, you're in that small 5 percentile. Actually, Spirit's holding up 3 fingers, 3 percentile. So out of every 100 Tauruses, you guys know how percentages work. Let's move on. Okay, so the Magician card is showing all of the elements on the table for the mind, body, spirit. Similar to Aries, once again, your cosmic card is the Sun. To move forward in that happy frequency, to move forward in that awesome energy. Okay, it doesn't maybe feel as awesome as it used to, or it could right now. That's what we're seeing right here. Because what's really taking place here, and this is how I knew it was more patriarchal than full-blown ascension. Number one, looking forward, the balance, the marriage, the belief structures, the things that you're believing and you don't know what's from the old patriarchy. So Taurus, thank you for doing what you're doing, because to have the reading end on this and to have this cloud cover over it, there's definitely something that you're shifting with the distorted masculine, distorted feminine as well. There's something major that you're doing that seems like you're dealing with just what you're dealing with for a lot of you that are hearing this. Some of you that are born in the sign of Taurus, because I do not want to say under, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go to now, who is it, Gemini? Gemini. 17. Right. Okay. Let's do this. Somebody should let's go. All right. Benevolent forces of the multidimensional reality. Okay. Gemini. What the heck are you up to? Nice. There it is. Again. Alrighty. So this was the cosmic card for Aries. This is the cosmic card for Gemini as well. Moving forward. Okay. Excellent. So, karma. Okay. This card represents karma. This card represents dharma. This is over it like this. So when I see this, this is showing boom, 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 boom. Things happening, people contacting you, certain situations that are taking place and arising in your life. Shaman burps. You're wondering if it's karma. You're wondering if you're still transmutating something. You're wondering if you're still dealing with something from the old reality. This is the emotional card. This is the spiritual card. No, you're not. You need to take responsibility over what's taking place. If it's really, really good, awesome, keep going. If what's going on in your life right now, Gemini, seems challenging and you're looking for help, you need to help yourself, with all due respect. Just because you say with all due respect doesn't mean you can say whatever you want. Yes, it does. Because what you're thinking and what you're doing is what's manifesting what's taking place in your reality. So yes, maybe that was taking place before. Maybe you were transmutating or dealing with something before, but the fact of the matter is now you're thinking that this is just the way it is. So that is the only way that it can be. Once again, leaving room for purity in whoever the person is and whatever the situation is, but most importantly, yourself. So track your thoughts, pay attention to your mind, and just figure out how to control yourself first before you try to control your reality. Okay, so the message from the past is this is having to do with somebody that hurt us. This is having to do with somebody that is this patriarchal figure for us, this person that is this alpha male frequency. So as we look forward from there, okay, we're seeing the Four of Pentacles with the Tower. Okay, so mind, body, spirit. You are going through a full multi-dimensional shift, and this is what you're learning about. This is all in a row. So this is what you came here to school yourself for. This is what you came here to learn about. There isn't a sign that could better represent this Chariot card, okay? Because we're having the two lions, we're having the person in there that's, you know, the mixture of these frequencies. So this is what you came here to learn about. So really tune in, really ask yourself, did I know this is what I was coming in here to do? And maybe we didn't know it was to this degree, and maybe we didn't know that it was going to be this intense. But the fact of the matter is, this is showing you came here to go through whatever it is that you're going through here, Gemini. So looking forward, this is how people are seeing you. People are seeing you build. People are seeing you cook. People are seeing you be a little bit more of a homebody or a recluse. What would the word be? Staying home a little bit more and keeping to yourself, and that, which could be with the family as well, of course, if you're having a family. But either way, there could be this like whole like, oh, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to do this right now because of what you're processing, because you're asking yourself these excellent questions that I'm glad that you're asking. So looking forward from there, the hopes and fears are obviously a hope is the Fool card, that something new is coming, that there's a shift coming. You need to make that shift from within is what Spirit is reminding me to remind you right now. Moving forward with love and learning how to do that in balance is what this says right across the top of my table. So learning how to move forward with love in balance is what you're doing. That can take 1 minute, that can take 1 year, that can take 10 lifetimes. It's up to you. It's up to you how that's going to be. But I know you got this. Want to know why? Boom. Okay, moving very quickly to the high ground right there, because you're this powerful paladin, this light warrior. So this card that's at the end of this like whole like starseed light warrior card that I love so much. That's the choice that's at the bottom of the deck. So the cloud cover that's over this reading is choices. And the choice is to release whatever this thing is that you're wondering if it's karmic, if you're dealing with weird stuff. If things are going great, more of that, Gemini. It does seem like there is a slightly higher percentage of people that are navigating something that they're thinking they're not in control of, that you're absolutely positively in control of. So if it triggers you now, if it triggers you later, so be it. Your brother's here to let you know it's you. Stop blaming others. Stop blaming anything else other than yourself, and get on that. Take care of it. Research different styles of meditation. Meditation doesn't work for me, Alexander. Try a different style. Keep going. Make your life a meditation. But most importantly, checking in and being in the present moment and being aware and making sure you're not thinking the same distorted thought over and over again. That isn't true. Okay? It's only true because you think it's true. So 2350 is then Cancer. Yeah, Mystic Mama. Jen. Druids in the mail, Jen. Okay. Somebody should have stolen it. I feel like I'm just giving the same reading over and over again, but we're going to keep chopping our way right through this. Okay. The house on the hill. Manifestation is at the bottom of the deck. The last card is the Emperor once again. The cosmic card is the reversal of the Lover's card, and it is the Devil card, Cancer. Okay, so what you're doing is a little bit different, but this is showing the work being down here, and this is showing multi-dimensionally doing the work. So this is a little bit different in that regard. It seems like the last three signs, it was really more about the mental and the heart space and being setting certain things into motion, which are already set into motion. Cancer, this is showing you're already having the high ground with this energetically when you accept this physical offer of what you've known for a while, the truth. This hard work with some sort of release, with some sort of, soul retrieval, if you will, because both cards are present. When these two cards come up in the same reading, that means that there's a piece, there's energy, there's something that you're working on. So what is this saying? First of all, you could use help from your team. Maybe there's somebody that couldn't help you before that can help you now. Is it a spirit guide? Is it your angelic? Is it something that you were programmed to think was naughty in some way? Maybe like a dragon or something like that. Somebody wants to assist you. You're looking for multi-dimensional support because it's hard work. It is hard work, okay? You're wondering, can I handle this? Can I do this? Can I do this by myself? You don't have to do it by yourself. That's what this is saying, okay? Because others are watching you blow that trumpet and basically help this entire reality ascend. That is what you're doing. What an awesome card to have how you're viewed by others. You're viewed as Archangel Gabriel waking the dead. So good for you, Cancer. Once again, you're always getting such awesome cards here. Hopes and or fears, okay? Hoping for, more relaxation time, a little bit more food and eating, a new home, some sort of class or course material you want to take, but mastery is the short version of that. Now it literally says soul retrieval, the Temperance card, Connie's favorite, and then it gets right into the Devil card, okay? So there are certain things that you are balancing with everything. What you're balancing right now could be connected and probably is connected to the planet Pluto. It's probably connected to the physical people in your reality. Any sort of questioning that you're having, questioning what's going on and why is this taking place, please look at it through all of the mirrors and all of the lenses, because it is very multidimensional to have it start off with this card that has over it the card of manifestation, the house on the hill. Sometimes the house on the hill, more often than not, is still a castle in the sky. So to build that proper castle in the sky and to manifest what you're looking for, which has a lot to do with the children, the inner child, feeling safe, feeling powerful enough to thrive to the degree that they can party and celebrate. And this is what's still taking place. That's 4 readings in a row that the patriarchy is coming up, that the distorted masculinity is coming up. And distorted masculinity does not always mean it's a man. There are plenty of women on this planet running distorted masculinity, okay? Let's be honest here, okay? So you absolutely have this, Cancer. You have, it's like you have a utility belt and you thought that it only had these compartments in the front. You have a utility belt that has compartments in the back. So sit with it, sleep on it, dream on it, whatever you need to do to answer the question, what is this support that is coming up? And what is this support that is very energetic in nature that could be assisting me to do what I came here to do? All righty. 2958. Okay. Here we go. Somebody is sure they said they couldn't school. Leo, let's go. do 2 or 3? I did 2. Okay. You go for okay. Oof. Oof. Hey. Okay. I'm showing this under the camera like that. So learning, okay? Class, schooling, the card that represents the things that are just beginning, okay? So with what's just beginning, looking at this under this cloud cover, okay? There's some sort of worry going on that shouldn't be taking place. There's a worry about money. There's a worry about some sort of contract. There's a worry about something that you already know the truth. You know what you earned, you know what you deserved, and you know how hard you worked to get there and to get to this place. We're seeing this card of very, very powerful masculine fire coming up in an emotional category, remembering who and what and how powerful you are, okay? So physically, you've been working really hard. It looks like there's more hard work, or there's more kind of like focus, if you will, on what to do going forward. Spirit reminding you all you have the high ground. You have the high ground. You're in control. You're in charge of this frequency. Why? Because of the reminder. It's coming up again. You worked really hard to get here. So the strength card is coming up. Okay. So we're seeing this strength card with the feminine and the masculine working together. And then we're seeing this card down here that represents the work. What's above that is the completion. So you've made it to a new place. It's like being in this new place. Please don't think the way that we thought in the old place. Okay. So maybe it is hard work, but maybe it's not work at all because you enjoy doing that. You know, some people are in a position where what they do for a living is make beautiful beaded bracelets and get to come and drop cards for the people that they love so much. And this doesn't have to be, or couldn't even be looked at as work. So people that are putting paint on a canvas or sculpting or doing this thing or that thing, that's not work. Okay. So check your verbiage also for any sign that's watching this, because sometimes we say, oh, I have to go do this. You don't have to. You get to go do that. And when we keep strengthening that frequency and that spell, if you will, it's just going to empower what we're doing and it raise the frequency of it. So the card over here, how others are viewing you. Others are viewing you. You got it all. Okay, you got it all going on. We see the baby, we see grandpa, we see the pets, we see the home, we see the whole family. So this is representing you as this trifecta, this all 12 of the signs, all 12 of the frequencies. People are seeing you've got this, okay, but you're having some sort of thought maybe where you don't have it. You're wondering what's going to happen. You're wondering where it's going to come from when it's already here is what Spirit wants you to know. So the hopes and fears. There's a hope for more to come, and there's a fear for more to come for a lot of you. Change is the only constant in this reality. For anybody having the fear, I can promise you there's no point in having that fear, because that's a guarantee that more things are going to come in. So I hope that this is a hope of more calls and more emails and more communication and more frequencies of love. Okay, get into the top row. We see unconditional love. We see completion. I love this row. And then we see in the cosmic position, the immovable object of love, the King of Cups. So this is very powerful masculine embodiment, if you ask me that. Like, this is the true form of the masculine coming through here. Okay, so what does it say? You have all the elements on the table. What have you done with all those elements on the table? Ooh, Leo, I love it. Okay. I've never been so happy to see this card before because of the sandwich that it's in right now. Okay. So looking forward, we see all the elements on the table. We see the heartache. We see the hurt. We see the cheating. We see all the shenanigans. And then we see that Spirit's on it. Your guides are on it. You're on it. The multidimensional you is on it because you've stepped into this more powerful frequency of yourself by healing and transmutating whatever this is and whatever this was, with this distorted masculine frequency that you made it to the other side of. So there seems to be still some belief structure about lack or about worthiness, or some sort of victimhood mentality that's still connected to certain portions of this that came from the reality where you were transmutating this. But here you have transmutated it. So change the way you're thinking about it. Okay. And now we go to Virgo. 3622. Christina! There we go. Ooh. Oh, Virgo. It's again, this is in the cosmic position. How funny. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Bottom of the deck. Moving very, very quickly. Tell my brother Johnny I love him, Christina. Please. Okay. So, Virgo. I like what I see here. Okay. So this is showing something that's the earth goddess. It's something that has to do with the trauma that took place before this consideration of being a witch or being something dark, being something naughty. And this is being dealt with by spirit. Okay. That's what this says. This was being dealt with by you. You asked for help, and now you have the help of your ancestors. You have the help of everything around you. Multi-dimensional support is helping you with what you asked for. You have the truth in the physical during this month. If you're not having it already, I know that for sure because she's holding this sword. If you look, she's holding this sword, and that's literally what my table's like this. They're in a perfect diagonal like that. So this is very, 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 very awesome reading that I'm seeing here, Virgo. Okay, so meditation. You were meditating more before. You were sitting in a more conscious state in the day-to-day before. You were focusing on your breathing. You were breathing better. You were breathing through your nostrils instead of mouth breathing. Lowering the breath below the belly button. Okay, so the truth of all of that, the truth of the information you have is coming in at night. Okay, this is coming in at night, and it's very multidimensional because we've got the multidimensional card above it. So the truth is multidimensionality that you have. I can't even tell you exactly what this is. I can tell you that what's feeling right to you, like your intuition is like the sharpest knife, the sharpest sword this month, Virgo. So please listen to that because there are some things coming up that you can navigate. Maybe your energy will tell you that you want to stay home. Maybe it'll tell you to invest in something. I don't know. This can literally represent anything and everything. But you know and you can feel beyond any degree you ever could before. It's coming in so fast, you're questioning it, is what it says. Okay? So looking right here, we see the hopes and fears. We're hoping to for some more fire, some more frequency, some more energy, some more sunlight. Or we're fearing healing something from the past. That's a very small percentage, but this does represent hopes and fears. So to look at it through both lenses, there's manifestation going on. You know what you can manifest. Your beliefs, which will be your life, are more powerful than ever. So be in a happy state because your happy state is actually multidimensional. And this is bringing you towards balance. This is what your driving force is that's bringing you forward. So having that sword and having that frequency and having all that truth at your disposal, because something major is healed. It's like your lives being questioned and like this inquisition thing, whatever this witchcraft thing, it's done. It's very much so healed, because we see the death card, which means it's over. We see the King of Wands, which means like, you know, the home card, the manifestation, the carpenter, the cook. We see that card taking place right there. And then we see the Karma Dharma card. So this is saying like it's cooked. It's good. It's dead. It's cooked. It's like stick a fork in it. It's done. That's what that says to me, because we get the cook sitting right next to the death card. This is like somebody plucked the feathers off the chicken and then somebody cooked it and that chicken's done. Okay. So, and it happened all at once, and maybe it doesn't seem like it did, but who could ever question you this month, Virgo, with this alignment? This is awesome. So listen to what you're getting and do not muddy the waters with the second option. What you get first is accurate. Okay. Leaves. Libra at 42.28. 9. Okay, Libra. Here we go. Let's go. Woo! He caught it. That was a full deck popper. It had to happen eventually. I've been shuffling these cards for years. At least I held them all that time. Libra, February 1st. February 29th. What do we got, Libra? Let's take a look. Who is that? Don't do it, Libra. Don't do it. If you're friends with a Libra, tell them don't do it. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the deck. Okay, right there. All right, so this is like, all right, first I'll show you number one. Number one, oh, I'm moving forward with love. Oh, I love this person. Yeah, more of the same. Anyone? This person might look different. There's still some sort of distortion here. Whatever this is that's taking place, being really honest with yourself about whoever this is, whether this is a business person, whether this is a friend that you have moving in with you. This seems like for a good percentage, at least that, 25 to 30% of the Libras watching this or that will see this later. This is a new romantic partnership or something along the lines of that. How about new? You can just tell them that your brother said, how about new? And you can do way better. So why is that showing up? That's what we should really be finding out. We're seeing the Queen of Pentacles right here. Okay, so that energetic feminine fire is what's being asked. The inner child is being reminded in the physical. How does this person, whoever they are, whether this is a business thing or a friendship or a potential lover, how does your inner child feel? You can no longer be allowed to lie about what you're feeling about this. It is your duty and it is your due diligence to make sure that your inner child feels safe and having the conversations that are necessary with the people that seem to be stuck in your reality until your inner child does feel safe, because this is a necessary frequency to continue moving towards victory. So to move towards victory, all of the elements are needed on the table. So if this person is fighting with you in any way, shape, or form, arguing, it's not that arguments are bad. It's not that debate is bad. It's the frequency of where you feel this getting to, okay? If this is going to become toxic in the future, you need to be honest with yourself, okay? Because this is saying you have the high ground, you have all the elements on the table. So maybe there's a different way that you can have these quarrels. There's a different way that you can have these debates. This is stuff that I've been absolutely, and I'll toot my own horn here, mastering over the course of the past few years. How do I react? When do I react? What do I say? A lot of times people in conversations will put you on the spot and they'll be looking for a reply right then. It might have taken them days. It might have taken them weeks. It might have taken them months to get to that question. How could anyone expect you to answer that question on the spot? So just do what feels right and just be like, I can't answer that right now. I need to sit with it. That's important to you. Therefore, it's important to me. How do you be in those highest states of love and then ask these questions and then basically make these statements about what you're going to do? Because the fact of the matter is somebody in the house or somebody around you or in the apartment or in the office building or whatever it is, but they're heart racing and they're going through it. You're an empath is what this is saying. And you're going to feel that. Okay. You're going to feel that. And Libra, if anybody keeps giving people opportunities and gets stuck in a relationship way past its limit, okay, you're one of the signs for that, if not the. You just keep giving chances and you keep giving opportunities. The good news is when you're done, you're done. Even if you end up going back to something that you were already done with, I've never really seen that work out personally. I wish you the best if you're going to go forward with that, though, in the new reality. Looking at how you're being viewed as taking a vacation, taking some sort of trip. You're going through the journey of life. People are watching you and they're being able to relate with you a little more than they normally can because you seem more human right now because of whatever you're doing or dealing with or what colors you are showing, Libra. Hopes and fears. We got the friendship card in the hopes. Again, this could be you working together with somebody. This could be this actual business agreement with something you're doing, investing in, something that's going on with a friend. It could just be you manifesting more friends and wanting more real friends. Sometimes to call in a higher grade of friend, you need to release the old friends and then work on your purity and how much you're sparkling. So the new people that show up are in alignment with those higher frequencies. Okay. So looking forward at the top into the cosmic line, we've got the Hermit, we got the High Ground, and then we got the King of Pentacles. So this is showing something from the old masculinity. And this is not something I want to just like throw out a little piece of, but I have the pieces. I have the pieces of the distorted masculine, which are they're not these like multi-dimensional things. Like they might be connected to other starseed lineages because they run those distortions as well. But the frequencies that I will be sharing with you very soon and what's been taking place here and what people are running, whether they realize it or not, in the masculine and in the feminine, you're being asked to address this. Look at this, Libra, and be honest with yourself with whoever this person or these people are, okay? Because looking forward, we see multidimensionality. We see counseling, and we see this card that represents, can be represented as sad or thoughts on the mind. So whatever it is that your friends are warning you about this person, or this is taking place over here, that you're being multidimensionally let known by your brother, by your team, is very happy that you're hearing this right now. And they want you to look through the spiritual window before making any major decision, before jumping into something, before, really making that physical connection. If this is a new love, hopefully that hasn't been made. If it has, it has, and so be it. And it seems like you're already navigating it, but just know that spirit and everybody around you can smell when you've stepped in the dog poop before you have sometimes. And Libra, I love you so much. Wu-Tang mother. It's Wu mother. Number 9. Okay, Libs, Scorpio. Katie, where are you? Katie, you're supposed to be in here dealing with the riffraff. It's no riffraff. Everyone's like, am I the riffraff? Who's the riffraff, Alexander? It gets so serious. I gotta make an intermission of some fun. I did 8. I did 8. I played pretty serious for 8. I did good. All right, here we go. Oh, well, you're gonna get a popper. Scorpio. You like Scorpio. February 1st to February 29th. Assistance from benevolent forces in another dimension over here. So, what is going on? Oh, I know people leave when he does it, but he's got it. Baby, I didn't know that was a sample. I'm begging. Okay, what is Scorpio doing? Scorpio? Scorpio, what did I tell you about this? Johnny! My brother. Johnny's here, everybody. Everyone's like, who the is Johnny? Johnny's here. Say hello to Johnny. Say hello to Johnny. Okay. All right. You're learning, Scorpio. like I'm learning. Do you have any idea what November and December was like? Okay. So we see things are you're getting loaded up with things that it's coming. It's almost, these are like gigantic seeds that are going to grow trees overnight. Okay. These are energetic pieces. These are soul pieces. These are energies that are being collected across time and space, but especially from this lifetime. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you did not see the Galactic Update and you're just coming in now, Scorpio, for you, it's important to watch it and to listen to what I was speaking about for that brief moment. Because this is amplified for you. You are healing the family. You are healing what's taking place. And what you're doing could be having an effect on all of us. And it seems that way. So looking right here, we are seeing the choice. We're seeing the choice to be made. We're seeing the difficult work to be done that you've been doing. Okay. We're seeing that the belief structure is a little bit off. Okay. Somebody's projecting that this is witchcraft, this is evil, this is this is that. Use your tools, use your full belt, use your full utility. Get help if you need it. Ask for help. You know who could be helping you with this, but you absolutely positively have this on your own when you shift the dynamic of the way you're thinking about what it is that you're doing, which could be coming up in the form of different challenges. I know once the quality of the recording goes up, it's going to get super loud. I'm just going to lower that now. Looking right here, okay, we see the choice. We see the choice is what people are seeing you make. People are seeing you make a lot of choices about travel, about what you're doing, about where you're going to live, about where you're going to go, about what you're doing next, about what you're working on, about what you're doing for work. People are seeing you make a lot of choices right now. This card is showing one. It's much more than that. You're basically aligning yourself with the whole next portion of your journey. We've got choice over choice. It literally says the 2 of Wands, the journey, the 3 of Wands. Like I said, lots of choices coming up. Okay. Maybe when things get stressful, there's somebody you can talk about with this. This card can represent a counselor, but it can also represent a coach. It can represent a priest. It represents a lot of people that we're looking at like they have something or they have a way to talk to us that we maybe don't remember that we do have and we can work on ourselves. The cosmic card, this card's been coming up a lot today. This is talking about taking time, maybe staying home here or there, eating some delicious food, building something. So there's a lot of choices that have to do with creating something new. But when we're creating something new and everything's in this like fragile, I hate to call it fragile, but it's like it hasn't fully manifested yet. So we don't want to speak about it with others. We don't want to add others in on the thing. If you are not 111% sure that this person is got your best interest in mind with this manifestation, or they're maybe part of it and they would want that, this is something like you basically count your chickens when you hatch. Okay. We all know this expression. So looking back right here, okay, we see dream time. We see things that you learned from people that they learned this from people and they learned that from people. You know, who has the right and the option to teach us as the alpha male frequency, as the person we look up to, if, you know, like depending on how much dad was around or what frequency dad had or grandfather or this person or that. Sometimes the people that we learned from that were controlling the reality in what would be considered a dark manner, but we still picked up some tendencies from them. So working with your friends, working with somebody that can see what's going on and being honest with these people, and you know, maybe having some sort of like, oh, we sit down. This would be great with 2. It would be even better with 3, and each person coming to the table with like, hey, okay, like, I'm noticing that this is going on with you. I'm noticing that this is going on with you. And that's it. Maybe they don't even argue about it or talk about it. And then this person says what's going on with me and them and so on and so forth. And there's some sort of triangular thing where the friends in the group is evolving and growing together instead of the way that the masculine used to act, which is distorted as F word. Okay. Moving on. Scorpio, you got this. Maybe book a session. I don't say it often, but when I do, it looks like a lot, but it does say you have it. You've got it. Okay. 5821 for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. How's my jam? I'm restarting that one. Okay, here we go. Who is this? Sagittarius. Trying to stand me down. You at the ground. I don't know who he is, but I think that you do. I don't know if I can sing without water right now. Johnny, I said it in the beginning. Pardon me, the drip. I hope the drip isn't distracting. Johnny, I freaking love you, bro. When are you coming to Sedona again? Come on, I gotta focus on Sagittarius. Sagittarius. February 1st to February 29th, February born in the Zodiac sign of Sagittarius. What is benevolent forces of spirit? One more. Woo! I keep coming up with 3. You're too much for one man, but not enough for 2. That got me too. Okay, I'll lower that music. Hella distracting. Are you gonna be focused on me shuffling? Oh, yeah, I know. See, look at it. There's at 38 people. 8 people left. I wish I could sing live. Okay. All right. Again. All right. So this is coming up here. It seems to be something that's going on with the fire signs. Okay, but we get a little bit more information because this was here in Leo, and now we are seeing that this is here with Sag. Things are transmutating and healing and manifesting with the home and with the family. Okay. So in the emotional and the spiritual category, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is talking about the manifestations that are coming true right now. It's like this is the house that's being physically built. So this could be representing the home, an apartment. This could be representing a vehicle, a new job. There are things that are taking place, but you're being asked to finish strong. The worst is over. You're across the river. You're being asked to finish strong with the work you've been doing. Okay. So meditation is key at this present moment, Sag. Okay. There is energy that is, it's almost like the energy keeps knocking at the door with certain belief structures from the old patriarchy. We got the emperor here at the top over here again. So there are certain belief structures that you might be looking for in a lover, or qualities that you're looking for, things that are taking place that they're not balanced, like plain and simple. They are not in the purest frequency of love and what you actually want. So finding those is being done through meditation is what this says. But it says that you've been sitting still with that, or you haven't been doing it as much as you were when you were loving it. Okay. So if anybody, because this is obviously not a hope, this is obviously a fear. If you're fearing you're stuck, you're absolutely not, because your freedom is your truth. So admitting your truth to yourself and living in that truth and doing whatever the heck you have to heal whatever this is, because the entire top row, just like with Virgo, like Sag, you're on fire as well. I love this. So it literally goes the Queen of Swords, who's holding this sword, the Emperor, and then oof, man, I feel bad for this guy. It's like stop stabbing the Emperor. But you got this in the cosmic position, Sash. I love what I see. Spirit's like, stop that. Hey, it's fun. We have fun here. You gotta have fun. Okay, so moving forward, okay? And guys, this goes for you too. To have that pure, epic, powerful, the galactic feminine, we'll call it that. This isn't about being feminine. This is about the frequency that's necessary on your journey, and the pure energetic frequency that you're looking for is the balance of the two. So this one has certain things that are kind of like mud in the water, dirt in the water, something that's taking place in the belief structure, in the matrix, that have distortion taking place 100%. Not 100%, not like out of the percentage of what's being done here, but it's saying to get this done, there's a choice that needs to be made, the cloud cover. And the choice is sitting in meditation and seeing what is taking place. You can feel it. Your truth can feel it. And sitting with that. And if it's something that needs work and needs time, that's where the moon comes in. Energetically starting it on the new moon and waiting for the full moon for it to come true, or the next full moon in that sign, but putting a time, date, stamp on the thing. Putting a time, date, stamp on the thing is all you really need to do. If you sit with it and you're like, okay, how long does it take for me to heal this? How long does it take for me to manifest this? How long does it take for me to create this? If you get a year, that's fine. That's what you're getting. That's your belief structure. That means it's a year. So put the year window on that. So now you know it will be done in a year. That empowers your manifestation then better than just waiting and just being a buoy sitting out there in the ocean. You tune in on when it's done and be honest with that feeling. Okay. And if the time frame's too long, get some help. Ask for help. We got this. Ain't no love in the heart of town. Okay, who is this? Capricorn. Summer for pity. Ain't no love, 'cause you ain't around. 10602. The chance that I go without you there, things have changed. I need water. I'm not having my full vocal range today. Capricorn, February 1st. February 29th, everybody wanted to say between that window. Alrighty. Now, forces the month of reality, please. To the county line. That's why I said ain't no love in the heart of the city. Yes, there is. Come on. This was written a long time ago. One hell of a model American. Oh my God, Capricorn. The dude stuff. Is it done? Is it done? You want it? Michael, where you at? You want it? Okay. The truth, okay? We see that you're holding the truth at the bottom of the deck here, Capricorn. Okay, you're holding the truth, but you're standing still with it. You know the truth. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You're standing still with it. This is not the highest form of worthiness towards yourself. When we have the truth and we don't do anything with it, there might be some distortions. There might be some thought structures that are not of your own. That you're going to take the high ground either way. But sitting still with the truth is. How do we look at that as loving ourselves? Okay, so working on loving ourselves for Valentine's Day before loving anyone else. Okay, looking at the card from the past, there's the Emperor again. So I mean, it's like both cards that represent the patriarchy the most are like this right here in the reading. So there's definitely something you're healing with the masculine frequencies, because I actually have a triangle, a downward triangle that's coming. This is what's on my table right now. So see, this is what happens. The freaking music quality goes up and the volume just changes itself, even though I didn't touch it. Okay, so all right, so you have the masculine fire frequency. Okay, there's something that's transmutating, using that fire to your ability, and then balancing this. Okay, being in balance with what you are doing as the priestess that can see beyond the veil. No longer allowing something to leave you feeling stuck, being stuck. We got a Doug in the chat. We do have a Doug in the chat. You're just a Doug. And you're in timeout. Bye-bye now. Okay? Oof, my God. I can see a cat in your future. Okay. Anyways, moving on. That wasn't nice, was it? But seriously, let's be honest. You message me. We'll have a talk about that. Okay, moving on. Okay, Capricorn, you're doing soul retrieval work. You should have had that. You should have had what, Denise? You know what I'm doing right now? Can I do this from here? I can't. Denise, didn't I make you a moderator? I need more moderators that moderate this chat. Carol, you're up next. You're moderating. When you see possession taking place, yeah, you are a moderator. I thought you were, Denise. Denise. No offense if you're not a moderator, but I will make people moderators. You know, we keep it lovely in here. Okay, you know, somebody from the old world, the Dragoo old world style. You're fucking raging. Oh my God. When somebody's still putting the Dragoo old world style on their pasta, okay? Oh my God. Saying I'm mad like you could rile me. Anyways, moving. Sorcery will work. Sorcery will work. We're collecting pieces from the past, the people that hurt us, the people that upset us. This is beyond love relationships. Once again, this is family. This is friends. This is little things. This does not mean that they actually hurt us. Sometimes people obligate us. We feel obligated to do a thing in the past timeline. And because we do this thing that we don't want to do, there can be little minor losses of energy. So when that takes place, to get back to the high angelic that you are, getting that work done, doing that work, and becoming this temperance card, becoming the high angelic that you were before. We're once again getting this card that says feeling stuck. Okay, so with whatever this feeling stuck thing is, there's a choice to be made once again. So Capricorn, what is the choice? Which choice feels the best about whatever this thing is with the patriarchy? You've got all four kings right here, smack dab on the table. And the most important one out of all of them for me, this is what the table looks like. I mean, I already showed you the three going down, but like you've got all four kings. That's not mathematically sound. Okay. So, well, one of them's the emperor, but either way, that's a lot of masculine energy. Okay. So there's a lot of things being navigated here. So you have choices to make. Okay. Let's see. How do we make the choices? What's coming up at the end of the month? What is spirit showing us that's taking place during this month? We see children, or we see the inner child taking place here. We see the truth once again. We see the justice card, the balance, things being balanced. Things being balanced for what? So you can truly be happy. So you can be in the highest state of happiness. What does that represent for you? What does that mean for you? That means you looking beyond the veil, being in your truth, and knowing what helps you to balance. Is it nature? Is it the gym? Is it cutting back on something that you're doing? Is it cutting back on people that you're allowing? Okay. So being in that truth, because you have the truth, and it's the truth that sets us free. So listening to that and being in that frequency of truth that you already have. Okay. And just know whatever this is, the programming seemed to have had to have been a little bit stronger and higher in frequency, because I love you so much, but you're a little stubborn is what this is saying. So you needed stubborn guides and you needed stubborn pushes. So sometimes those pushes needed to be a little bit stronger to make sure you ask the question, why is this happening? Why does this keep happening? Why is X? Why is Y? Why is Z? Okay. And that's what took place here. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. $114.30. You can't find the troll emoji, Jen? It's so funny. What the heck? What? What? Oh, okay. Oh, Aquarius. February 1st to February 29th. Happy birthday, Aquarius. No, you're not, Bo. I'm gonna make Jen a moderator so she can moderate you, Bo. This is it. Here we go. Aquarius. Was everybody doing this? Okay. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Quarreling, arguments, debating, fighting. Not bad fighting, but there's a certain bit of conversation that's taking place with somebody. Matters of the heart. Matters of the heart are definitely coming up, Aquarius. All right. This is saying to take back the high ground. Take back the high ground by clearing whatever this emotion is from your heart. If you're needing, from the energetic category, if you're needing help with that, that's where the angelic card is coming in, the angelic frequency, your angels, your spirit guides, your versions, your multidimensional self is there to assist you with this. The original creator of your soul, if you will. That's the most powerful spell I've found. Because you have all the elements on the table. So having all the elements on the table, okay, shouldn't be dealing with this as long as you have been, okay? Some sort of betrayal, something you're working out, some sort of heartbreak, heartache. It's like you're talking something out, but like it's, to me, it looks like you're beating a dead horse. So I got to say what I'm getting. I got to say what I'm seeing here, my family. That's what it is. So if you don't want to hear the message, Aquarius, I get it. Sometimes like things like that aren't easy to say. Never mind here. So moving forward, we're seeing that this once again, what is being looked at as love, what is being looked at as higher love, what is being looked at as okay, because mom dealt with it, because dad dealt with it, because this person dealt with it. That's not real, pure, and benevolent frequency that you want to be manifesting for future generations. There's something that is clearing, there's something that is manifesting, and there are choices to be made. Once again, others are seeing you making these choices. That's what I do like about this. It's like saying you are taking the high ground back. You have all the elements on the table. Something is coming to you during this month. It looks like it's coming by the 15th window. Okay. So, and it's a lot. It's like a lot of pieces. It could be what I was just talking about. I believe that was in Capricorn or earlier. But this is what's blending together, and this is what is leading to this mastery, which is, accessing and activating the masculine, the feminine within all together. All of these aspects working together is what this is showing. This is taking place, and this is healing within you. You're the petri dish, if you will, for this to be healed. And you have support. You have angelic support. You have multidimensional support. So please remember that, okay? Because it's massive. And there's something to remember, which we've all had this take place after sessions or this thing or that thing or some great awakening and realization. Okay. So it shows the inner child. It shows the feminine fire, which is the feminine working with the masculine. And then it shows that big epic upload, or the abundance, the spiritual abundance, the physical abundance that we've been waiting for. What an awesome card to end off the reading on. But whenever this stuff takes place, this comes with change. And change is sometimes, other people deal with change in different ways. We all deal with change in different ways. And when a big upload, download, or frequency comes in like this all at once, this can, like I said, during the moment, this can feel really good. But then there can be some navigation, and there can be some, I like to look at it like this, like the rock being dropped into the water. So it's like the rock drops in, you got big ripples here. So it's like, this is what's going on. At least this is how I saw my healing of what took place after January 11th. So it's like this, boom, 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 boom. So these dips, if we call these the ebbs or the flows or whatnot, the ones where it's going down, where we're having moments where we're dealing with this stuff, where we're navigating and transmutating whatever the heck took place, it's never as bad as the last time once we get that, whatever that piece is. And I'm not saying that's the way it has to be. That's the way it was. And that's the way it was last time I dealt with this. Who knows how this is in the next timeline, the next reality, the next station that we're moving to. So instead of having the belief structure that it's always going to be like that, that's not why I'm letting you know this. I'm letting you know that when we do something major like this, it doesn't just always mean it's done and and the frequency feels great. There can be ebb and flow like a rock falling into a pristine lake. Okay, on to Pisces. One, 21, 24. Let me share this with you. February 1st to February 29th. What does spirit, and what forces the spirit want people born in the Zodiac sign of Pisces to know? That's it. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Major completion, Pisces. Not only is it at the bottom of the deck, I could already see it. Okay. That's what the faces were. All right. So on the journey, it shows there's some sort of flow. There's some sort of ebb being taken place right here. Once again, the card that represents the high ground coming up. Once again, this card in the same position. That's not really mathematically sound, okay, with this many cards in the tarot and this many positions. Okay, so we have the Temperance card over here again. So there's something with the angelic work that's being done, and this card's in the same. I wish this was on the other camera was working. If you're wondering where the table camera is today, it wasn't working for some reason. So all the elements are on the table to make this possible, to have this take place. The cup has been overflowing. So the cup is overflowing with the energy of everything that you've manifested and everything that you're doing on your journey, Pisces. So I love seeing this. But now it's like, well, what's coming next? Like, what am I doing now? Like, what am I supposed to do here? And it shows, you know, because we've made this big shift, there's something else to be done. There's an offering from the original creator of your soul. There's an offering from yourself. There's something that there's going to be a choice to make. Okay. It seems like somebody knows something that took place that either you're not wanting to look at, or there's some sort of betrayal or something that took place. I hate to even put that out there. This can represent back pain or something you're carrying as well that you shouldn't be carrying. But this card doesn't belong in the position that it's in. So please, like, sit with whatever this is, whatever this new challenge is, whatever this new thing is that's coming in, because it's coming up, and it's like, oh, it's new because you did all this work. So something new's coming in, but the new thing's different. That doesn't mean that we should label it as chaos or chaotic. You know, it's like sometimes we have to keep having a certain thing come up over and over again before we can say enough is enough, so we can absolutely and actually heal whatever the heck it is and move forward with love. So moving forward with love, this is done by being honest with whatever this is. So if you have friends around you and their eyes are telling you that they know something that you feel like you should know, ask them. If you trust these people's opinion, if these people are in a good enough place to give you that answer, ask your friends, ask the people around you, because like I said, people are seeing this take place. So either you're betraying somebody that's important to you, or somebody's betraying you, or there's something going on with the back, or there's some massive belief structures that you're still believing that are not serving at all. Okay. So looking at the top cosmic row, we see moving forward while looking backwards at decisions. Okay. Once again, this guy's up here. about the home, about what's taking place, about this magical mastery, about cooking, about preparation, about building. Okay, so it's like, yeah, you are building this thing, and you have all of the elements to do it, but doing it while whatever these people that aren't serving you, whatever this is, these belief structures that are not serving you, this person that isn't serving you, whether it's a lover or a friend or a housemate or whatever this is, ask your friends. And that's what this says at the end. Okay, we see the friendship card. We see the journey. Okay, we see that the worst of the journey is over. And we see that fire. We see that masculine fire. You, whether you're in a feminine or a masculine suit, this is showing to take that transmutation ability, to take this into your own hands and to get something done by the end of the month. There's something that's wanting to be healed, transmutated. There's something that wants to be navigated. And there's something that maybe needs to be removed from the reality. Okay? It was serving you before. They were serving you before. Now they're not. That's what this at least seems like. So finding out what that thing is, sitting with it and seeing, is this a deal breaker for me? And then having that conversation with that person at least, and saying, like, seeing if this is even something that can be shifted. It's all up to your level of forgiveness. That's what I'll say. Okay. Whatever this thing is that's coming back up, or that's showing up for the first time. The real question I would like you to ask is, these people that you surrounded yourself with, why are they scared to come tell you this? Like, why do you have to ask them, Pisces? That's what I'd like to know. Like, what is this that somebody knows something, or really, really feels it, or maybe, they say they think it, but there's something that people know something that either way, whether I say this or not, your question would be like, well, why didn't you say something sooner? And that's not only their fault. That's not only their fear. That's something that you can also look at as like, what's unapproachable here, or what's scary here to them, or like really sitting with that and making this massive, massive shift while you have all those elements on the table. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm hoping that by the time you're seeing this, you already hit the like button. But if you could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. We've got epic things on the website. I will be in Conscious Life Expo, at Conscious Life Expo in LA. What is that? Just like 8 days away or whatnot. So I will be speaking. I will be there. I love you all so much. I hope to see you on the 15th, the latest. We got dailies every day. Like I said, like the video, do the things. There's websites and timestamps and stuff will all be updated momentarily. And I love you all very, 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 very much. And for a last minute galactic update, something I just wanted to add from the masculine, okay? Because this is something that I've been navigating, and I'm seeing how much less power is in the words when I just say love you versus I love you. So I want to say I love you, everybody. I love you to the patrons that have been supporting this channel, and everybody that's been supporting this channel for years. But just sitting with that, it's like kind of like, in the way I see it, being a guy, having that guy friend that like the first time they ever say love you, it was never I love you. It was like, all right, love you. I love you. Love you. Emotions, feelings. Is this feminine? I'm confused. But it's always love you, love you. So like, and I feel that. I feel that now. I see that now. And I couldn't see that before. So just wanted to share that all with you. A little extra piece that was just popping in my head before we leave here. That word I is only one letter, but it has so much more frequency, even though it's saying the same thing. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Check it out. Next time somebody says love you, just be like, I love you too. You can feel it. It's palpable. I love you guys. See you soon.